great speakers, but you will learn more about Umoja Village, which is an organization that my husband Don and I founded in 2020, specifically to assist the underserved and the represented, to connect them to resources that they need, also as an advocacy organization. We are concerned about being effective and efficient with our resources, which is why we promote unity. Umoja is Swahili for unity, and that's what this tournament, as well as the entire Unity Weekend, is all about. October the 21st will be our first kickoff event, which will be Shout Fest. Then we'll show a film, Building Black Wall Street, as we have conversations about generational wealth on October the 22nd. And what happened?
We connect.
Okay. Oh, shucks. And then we will close out the weekend on October the 23rd with the golf tournament, which is what we're here to talk about today. So right now, I'm going to call on our chairpersons, our husband and wife dynamic duo, who's going to talk to us about the purpose of our tournament, tell you the format of our tournament and other details, and introduce some of our special guests. So please help me welcome Howard and Loretta Bush as our committee chairpersons.
Umoja Village Golf Tournament is to generate funds to help support or to allow the organization to continue to support the community. To be specific, the proceeds will go toward the implementation of Umoja Village rebuilding the Foundation Crime Prevention Plan for Aiken County, aimed at the youth mentorship program support and second chance job training programs. The Resource Center at Umoja Village will also be supported, where we connect with the underserved and the underrepresented population with resources to make a positive difference in their lives as we work toward a community rich in diversity, inclusion, and equity. Howard, what do the golfers need to look forward to?
Well, I'll start by saying I'm the color commentator here today. As far as I'm concerned, it is all about the fun of playing golf. It's a team event. It's going to be a great day. We're going to have in the neighborhood of 125, 140 players. And may I announce the winner now? I plan to win. So it's a lot of fun. Now, matter of fact, I am soliciting professional help. I have been trying to get Mr. Sewell for a long time to consider. He hadn't heard this before. I need a team leader. And I hope every golf club in the community will support us, even if it's with donations or door prizes or whatever. Matter of fact, the people who's going to sponsor the lunches and the breakfast, you know, I don't particularly want just one. If they could just join together and say how many biscuits are going to break. Now, that's about all I have to say. I am planning on having some fun.
Mr. Sewell, we'd like to hear from you, please.
I don't have a prepared speech, but hey, I'm Daniel. I'm at Hounds Lake Country Club. I'm the owner and operator, and you know we're all about enriching lives and building and strengthening relationships, and we're so glad to be a part of this event. So we look forward to it. We are going to have a great time. I'm in charge of the weather, so don't you worry about that at all. It's going to be a wonderful day for all involved. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Now, our South Carolina representatives
of all, I want to thank our Pro Seawell. Thank you so much. I tell you, this is such a beautiful golf course, and we really appreciate it. Let me just say to Umoja Village and their founders, I tell you, Donna West and Big Don. Just great people. Has an organization that means so much. I tell you, I think the community is very proud of this organization because of what they stand for, unity. And they have been demonstrating this now for several years. And I just want to tell them that we are going to support you. We're going to support you because of your stance on education, on economic development, on health care, and making community aware of everything that's going on. And we do appreciate that. And we want to invite everybody to come out to this golf tournament. This is just such a wonderful thing, and we are excited about it. We are excited about it because we're gonna have a lot of fun on the 23rd. So let's come on out and have some breakfast and some lunch, and let's talk about the winners. Now, I just want to say, I heard Mr. Bush talked about coming in second place. I want to have winners, but I must tell you up front, I am thinking about who's going to be second. I know who's going to be first. And so y'all just come on out and enjoy. Thank you so much.
Our next chairperson had a scheduling conflict, so we will not hear from Mr. Lawrence Bennett, but our wonderful mayor will be here shortly, and we'll hear from him then. Now I'd like to have the owners and the purpose and reason for this wonderful organization, Donna and Don Wesby.
Thank you. Before Don speaks, I want to officially acknowledge that Mr. Lawrence Bennett, some of you may know him. He is our honorary chairperson, and he is a 50-year Augusta National chauffeur. So when you talk about history and loving the game of golf and being around people who love the game of golf, he's going to add quite a bit of history and fun into our tournament. We want to, I'm going to turn it over to you first before I talk about the sponsors, and if you want to say anything about the organization itself.
Okay. Well, I'm just glad to be here and thankful for all the folks who whatever part you played to make this organization as well as this event a class act and a success. It's a great day to have good fun and for a good purpose. So Umoja Village is all about unity. We're all about being effective and be efficient in our neighborhood so we can lift up our community, our city, our state, our country. That's what it's all about. So each one reach one, each one teach one. And so we're just trying to unify our efforts to be the best that we can be for our entire community. Again, it's going to be October 23rd for this fabulous golf tournament. I've never played. I see myself winning. So hear the other guys brag, but it's not going to work. I'm going to knock that ball off the cuff. Matter of fact, I probably win that $10,000 game, hole in one. You know, beginner's luck. I hope so. And then I just turn it back in the organization. How about that? But anyway, just thank you for all that you are contributing, all that you want to do. We just thank you because what we're doing is for our entire community, our entire city, our state, and our country. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. In case we missed it earlier, the format for the tournament is Captain's Choice, and we will kick off here at the beautiful Hounds Lake Country Club, 9:30 a.m. shotgun start. We do have several contests, as my husband alluded to. One of the unique aspects of our golf tournament is that we will have a $10,000 prize for the hole-in-one contest for a specific hole. So you make sure you go to umojavillage.com, umojavillage.com to register if you want to become a sponsor or if you even want to volunteer. All of those details are on the website. Again, that's our name, umojavillage.com. And again, to remind you, when we are looking at our world today and we see issues with crime, we see issues with poverty, one of the greatest things that we believe we can do is build our own selves up by coming together, uniting with our resources, our gifts, and our talents, holding ourselves accountable for change as we hold our community and elected officials accountable for change. So the money that comes to us through this golf tournament will be for our youth mentorship programming as well as our adult second chance initiative. So again, that's the purpose. To learn more about the entire Unity Weekend, please go to umojavillage.com. None of this could have happened without, of course, the owner here at Hounds Lake Country Club agreeing to allow us to host this tournament here. So again, let us recognize Mr. Daniel Sewell. Thank you for working with us. And we also have a fabulous team, which I'm going to ask them to come up again, and we all just be up here together. This backdrop is wide enough as I acknowledge our sponsors. Our major sponsor is Aiken Housing Center. Shouts out to Mr. Scott Brinson, who is the owner. He is our presenting sponsor. We're also classmates, actually. So thank you again. Also to our very own board member, Mr. Malcolm Banks. You'll hear from him in just a moment as one of our golf cart sponsors. So we thank him as well. And of course, the Chandler Law Firm, Attorney Everett Chandler. He is a major sponsor for the entire weekend. And we just could not have done it without them, as well as our other sponsors and the players. So again, umojavillage.com. We want to acknowledge our very fine committee members. Don and I knew absolutely nothing about hosting a golf tournament, but we had some very smart individuals, in addition to the Bushes. If Howard and Loretta Bush will go ahead and come on up, would like to acknowledge Howard and Loretta Bush, come on up. Mr. Larry Friday, Mr. Terrence Jackson, all of our community, Miss Angela Fleming is running the recorder for us right now, and also our board member, Mr. Malcolm Banks, if you'll come on up. But we have quite a few others who are a part of this effort. So again, we thank you all. Before we get to questions, our mayor has joined us, so we're going to ask Mayor Rick Osmond to come forward and to give us some remarks, as also one of our chairpersons. Rick? Yes, let's hear it for.
Hey, we're just excited about this opportunity to do something good for an organization that does good for a lot of other people, a lot of people in our community. Umoja has just really set the bar as far as reaching out and helping others make a difference. And so I'm happy when Donna asked if I'd be a co-chair. I was certainly happy to do it. And I look forward to the success of Umoja. And look forward to getting people involved in this golf tournament. It's going to be a great time. Top quality. I don't think you're going to find a better course and a better place to play. So we hope everybody will make sure they get involved in this. It helps support a good cause too.
Do you play?
Well, I'm better at driving. I'm better at driving the cart. I'm a better cart driver than I am a golf ball driver.
There you go. Maybe you can drive the beverage car.
Maybe so. That sounds like a good job.
All right. We're going to thank you so much, Mayor Osmond. Mr. Banks is going to now share some words and get us ready for Q&As and a closing.
Well, thank everyone again for showing up this morning. As Mr. Donna said, my name is Malcolm Banks, and I'm a board member at Umoja Village. And me driving here this morning, I'm actually from Augusta, so I'm a native of Augusta. And that kind of gives you an idea that people are coming from everywhere to be a part of this event. Because we want this more than a golf tournament. It seems more as a family event that we actually come together. Actually, I also used to be a board member of the First Tee of Augusta, and my son and I used to come over here to Housley to play a few rounds, because you gotta have First Tee of Aiken that's housed over here as well. So it's a community event. We want to invite everyone to come out and to enjoy themselves. Registration is open. Also, we have sponsorship availability at this time as well. And we'd just like everyone just come out and enjoy yourself on October the 23rd. Shotgun starts and opening services at 9:30. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, before we end this, I want to bring up not only a very special committee member, and I intentionally saved her for the end, but she's also my mother. She is my ride or die. In addition to my husband, she is very much instrumental and will be with registration and helping to work with her partner, Miss Bush. So please help me welcome my mother, Ms. Manuel. All right, at this time we'll entertain any questions.
I think I covered everything.
We covered everything?
Yeah.
All right, anybody have anything else you want to say?
I'd just like to encourage the public. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Council A for your hospitality. And I'd just like to encourage the Aiken Augusta community to please come out. This is not for me or Donna or Don. This is for the community of Aiken, the surrounding area, and to help the privileged and the underprivileged. So we thank you for coming, and thank you again, Mr. Daniel. Daniel. I had the name when I was over there. But I want to thank you on behalf of the Umoja Village.